Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel IB All Designing Developer. My name is Inshal Beg. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Like in previous project, we have learned that how to build one course form project in JavaScript, and I hope you all enjoyed that project. Now, in this project, we will learn that how to build one flashcard project in JavaScript, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like in a previous project of JavaScript. So, let's start. Now over here you can see this project of flashcards. Okay, so in this flashcard project, here you can see this button which is called add question. Okay, so in this button, if I just press this button over here, so here you can see when I just press over here, it is asking like question and answer. Then there is in the end the button of save. Okay, so here if I just not write anything and press save, so over here you can see there is written cannot add empty values. Okay, because we have not written anything over here. So over here I will just write any question. So I will write question, and over here I will just write answer. Okay, so like that which we have written. So if I just press save, so over here it has been saved. Okay, so you can be just saying like where it is saved, so I will just show you. So over here you can see underneath this thing there has been saved. Okay, so if you want to add it, then you can add it. So if you want to show, okay, you can also show. So plus show, so here you can see now our answer has been shown. In the answer tag we have written answer only, so there is shown answer. Then if you want to hide, so press this hide over here, so it is now hide. Okay, so here you can see that. Okay, so now if you want to edit that, so here you can see now over here you can edit this. But if you want not to edit that, okay, so if I just write it again, okay, so if I just write again and press save over here, so over here you can see if you want to delete that, so there is a button of edit and delete. So if you want to delete, so delete. So over here now it has been deleted over here. Okay, so we will just make that with HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so we will just use the JavaScript over here, but the work of HTML and CSS will be so small. Okay, so over here you can also big that or small. Okay, here you can see that. Okay, like that. Okay, so I will just show you how to build these things with that. Okay, so now first of all you have to just open your text editor which is called brackets. Okay, so I will just open that from here, and over here you have to just go to file. Okay, and you have to just take three new files. So I will just create three new files over here, and over here I will just create its name. Okay, so I will just close that. Okay, because I have just already have my file, so I will just go over here underneath, and I will just take these all files over here. Okay, so now over here I will just take these files over here, and now here I will just take these files over here. Okay, so now here you can see I just take these all files. Okay, so now over here I will just do one thing. I will take this file down enough. Okay, so there will be not any problem over here. Okay, so I will just take this one also down enough. So now just come over here and take it to down. Okay, so just take above that, because first is HTML, then CSS, and then JavaScript. So now it is enough. When you have done that, just we have to create first HTML code. So I will just write this sign, and over here for creating that you have to just write over here like this tab you have to press, and over here you can see we have gotten our all the starting code of HTML we want. Okay, so now here now we have to link our style sheet. So we can write every code of CSS in our style sheet. So I will first of all write link tag, and in this link tag I will write my style sheet name which is called list.css. So I will write list.css, and now I will just come underneath that, and over here I will just write script tag. Okay, so like I'm telling you, if you want to write JavaScript in your script tag, so you can write, but we have just made it another file of JavaScript. So I will just link my JavaScript file with my HTML one. So I will write script, then I will write src equal to, then over here I will write list.js. So I will write list.js, then I will just save from here. Okay, so it will be not any problem for me, and over here I will come, and here you can see there is written link, and now here I will just come, and over here I will just write my all the codes. Okay, so first of all I have to write the codes. So now over here I will just first of all write dev.container, which is my class. Okay, so I will just do like that, and I will just press enter, and now in this class I will write my all the codes over here. Okay, so now here I have to first of all write the codes like h1, and here you have to write cannot be empty. Okay, so now here I will write cannot be empty over here. Now when you've done that, just come over here, and now here I will just write another thing over here. Okay, so just you have to write like that. Now when you've done that all, just you have to come underneath that, and here I will just write another thing. Okay, so just write like that, and over here I will write, no, I will just erase this p tag, oh sorry, h2 tag, and over here I will just write p tag, and in this p tag I will write question, and I will just copy this p tag with question, and I will just paste that underneath that, and over here I will just change its name to answer. Okay, so now when you've done that, just save from here, and over here I will come and write over here input tag. Okay, and over here I will just take the placeholder. Okay, and over here I will write enter. Okay, so over here you have to just go to work.html and now just go to over here. Okay, so now here you can see there is written add question, then question, and in that there is not written anything. So I will just come over here and here I will just write like that, erase this placeholder from here and copy this input tag from here and paste that. Okay, so now when you've done that, just you have to do like that. Now just come above that and write over here div.btn and just write over here button, and in that button you have to write add question. So I will write add and write over here question. Now when you've done that, okay, so just take it too small. So I will write that question like that. And now when you've done that, save from here. Okay, so now it is done. Just when you have done this all thing, just you have to do one thing again. Like you have to just come underneath again. Okay, and over here I will just write another thing. Okay, so now it is enough. And now just I will come underneath this input text tag, and over here I will write input. Over here I will write button, and I will let save. Okay, so there will be not any letters should be capital. Okay, there will be not any letters should be capital. So over here I will just hit save, and now it is enough. Your HTML is done. Just go to CSS1 and write over here like that sign and write margin should be 0 pixel, padding should be also 0 pixel, and over here you have to write display of legs over here, and over here box sizing should be border box, and over here I will write justify content in center. So I will write justify content in center and write align items in center. Okay, so I will write align items in also center. Okay, so just write like that. Now come underneath that and write over here body tag. Okay, and in this body tag I will just write another thing which is called margin. So I will write margin of 12 pixel and padding of also 13 pixel. Then come over here and write display flex and background color should be white. So I will write background color white, and I will just come and write align items in center. Okay, so write align items should be center, and over here I will just come and write over here justify content. So I will write justify content should also be in center. So I will just take it to center, and over here I will just come again, and over here I will write box sizing again. So I will write box sizing again. Okay, and over here my box sizing now should be border box. So I will write border box. Come over here, and here just you have to do like that. Just come over here again, write over here opacity should be 1, and now when you've done that, just come again over here, and here I will just write box shadow. Okay, so I will write box shadow should be, okay, so box shadow should be 004. Okay, 004 pix and again 0. Okay, so I will write again 0. Then it is done. Just when you've done that, save from here. Okay, so now when you've done that all, come again underneath, right over here dot btn, and over here you have to define padding should be 15 pixel, and over here I will just copy these all things from here and I will just paste that because I want all the things like that. And I will just do one thing, I will change it to 2, and over here I will just change it to 6 and erase this box sizing. And I will just come over here, and over here I will just write its padding. Okay, so padding should be, okay, so 20 pixel, and over here margin we also want, so I will just take it to 26 pixel. So now it is enough. When you've done that, 26 pixel is your margin, and now we have just done our work till over here. Now here you have to do like that, come over here, and now just when you've done that all, just write over here background color, okay, should be transparent. Okay, and over here I will just write another thing which is called border. Okay, so I will write border of 1 pix solid and it should be light green. Okay, so I will write border solid and I will write light green, and now it is enough. Just come over here and write border color also light green. So I will write light green over here. Okay, so there it is. So I will just press that and just close that. So just save from here. Okay, so now it is done your work, and over here I will just do one thing. I will just come over here and write input. Okay, and just come and write padding of 5 pixel because we don't want so much padding, so our input tag should be really long enough. So I will just write margin of 8 pixel because it is highest margin for our input tags. And over here you have to come and write border should be 1 pix solid, and over here I will write orange and write over here. Okay, so I will just come over here and I will write, okay, so just come over here and write border color should be orange also. And just when you've done that, come over here and here you have to write background color. Okay, so write background color. Okay, so I will write background color transparent. So now it is done. When you've done that, just you have to do like that, and now it is enough. Just you have to save, and now here we have to just go to our JavaScript sheet, and here we have to just write our JavaScript codes. Okay, so for doing that, first of all you have to save and just go to JavaScript sheet, and over here you have to come and first of all write in brackets function tag. Okay, and in that I will just write this brackets, and over here press enter. Then write over here let, and over here write button equal to document dot query selector, and I will just come underneath and write dot btn, which is our class, because we have made it our class of dot btn. I will come and write let body. Okay, so I will write let body tag and equal to document dot query selector, and here you have to write body, and just come over here, and here you have to write let, and just here when you have done that, just come over here and button equal to document dot query selector again, and over here you have to come and write button tag again. Okay, so now just you have to close these all tags, okay, because these are different from which we will write later on. Okay, so I will just do like that and write function tag over here, write button dot on click function, and just you have to come and write over here floor tag just when you've done that. Now here you have to come, and now here you have to write another thing which is called math.random. Okay, so write math.random, which will be button dot function tag. Okay, so write function, and just come over here, and here write button tag with dot on click function, and write dot floor. Okay, and just when you've done that, and write over here like this sign, and now here I will just press Ctrl Z. Then when you've done that, just come over here, and here I will just write length. Okay, dot button, and write function dot on click. Okay, so just write over here like that, then write math dot floor over here. Okay, so now here when you've done that, write random tag over here. Okay, so just press like that. So now when you've done these all things, just you have to write floor. Now it is done. Just when you've done these all things, just you have to do another thing. Come over here, write like that. Okay, so just press Ctrl Z and write like that. Okay, so now here just when you've done these all things, just you have to come over here. Okay, so just it is not correct, so just come over here, and now here you have to write. Okay, so here I will just write another tag which is called function, and in this function I will write button dot e tag. Okay, dot floor dot math. Okay, dot, and over here I will just write length. Okay, so I will write length and write floor again. Okay, so now when you've done that all, just you have to write random over here. Now here it is. Now when you've done that, come over here, and here you have to write button dot add event listener, and over here I will just write button dot on click. Just write over here floor, and just Control Z over here, and now here it is. Now when you've done that, now it is enough. Just when you have to do like that. Now just hit save, and now here I will just do one thing. I will just go to my Google Chrome, and if I just show you over there, okay, so just go to JS file again, and just go to Google Chrome, and now if I show you, so over here you can see there is written flashcard, and here it is written add question. Okay, so I will just press this button, add question. So over here you can see now my question and answer input tag appears over here, and here it is written question, so I will write question like that. Okay, and over here I will write answer. Okay, so I will write answer, and over here if I just hit save over here, so here you can see now it has been saved, and over here it is asking, it is over here it is our question, and over here it is asking the answer. Okay, so if you want to show, to show that, and if you want to hide, so just hide like that. Okay, so like that you can do, and now we have just added that, so over here you can add it. Okay, so just do like that, and again hit save. Okay, so again hit save. So over here you can see now we can also edit that, show and hide that, we can also do that. Okay, so now if you want to delete that, okay, so you can also delete. So come over here and hit delete. Okay, so here now it has been deleted over here. Okay, so you can see how it is easy to make one flashcard project in JavaScript. So I hope you understand this project, and I hope you also enjoy this project like you're enjoying my previous project of JavaScript. So just you have to practice this all project we are running with, and I hope you will be a good programmer of JavaScript also, like you're of Python and HTML and CSS. So I will just meet you in next project. So for today, goodbye.